Around midnight, the Horry County Fire Rescue received an emergency call for help. The person was calling from the premises of Excalibur Court, which is situated outside Myrtle Beach. The Horry County Police Department, along with the fire rescue team, reached the premises in no time. The South Carolina Department of Natural Resources was also informed about the situation. They also joined in. When they reached the scene, they were petrified to see what had happened. A man was dragged into the pond by a massive alligator. Did he survive the alligator attack? What happened on that day? Michael Burstein was 75 years old when he faced the aggressive alligator attack. He was spending his day in the nearby pond and gazing at the environment. He wanted to spend his time in solitude. As he was standing there, he noticed that the water was still. Even though the premises and the pond looked scary, he wasn't scared. When he looked into the pond, there were no alligators. He felt relieved and stood closer to the pond. Before he could take the next step, though, the tremendous alligator jumped in and dragged him into the pond. Join us as we deep dive into this analysis of the alligator attack. Before we get into this terrible event, I'd kindly ask you to subscribe and turn on notifications so you become a member of the Fierce Zone family. Thanks in advance. He struggled a lot to get out. He tried to hold on to something to get him out of the pond, but unfortunately he couldn't find anything. He screamed for help and tried to fight off the alligator. The hold was so strong and he was finally drowned in the water. Michelle McSpadden worked as the deputy coroner at the time of the unfortunate incident. She was the one who confirmed the death of Michael Burstein. The water rescue call couldn't save his life as it was too late when they arrived. In the meantime, he was severely attacked by the predator. The rescue team had no chance to get a hold of Michael. Several people had witnessed the terrible event and they were ready to be present in the court at the time of evidence. They saw Michael being dragged into the pond, but they couldn't offer any help. The alligator was super quick and aggressive. The authorities wanted to capture the alligator and remove it from the premises. The biologist of SDNR took part efficiently in the removal of the massive alligator. The case is being investigated by the Horry County Police with the help of the South Carolina Department of Resources. Before we continue with this dreadful event, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Thanks in advance. The investigation took place, but they realized that it was solely through an alligator attack that Michael lost his life. There was no way to save his life. He drowned in the water for a few minutes and he was killed by the predator. His body remained in the pond till the rescue team arrived. As the hold was on his leg and the alligator didn't leave him even after many failed attempts to save his life. He was helpless and the alligator was determined to cause injury. There are only a few people who got attacked by an alligator in the past 50 years from the premises of South Carolina. This handful of people who got attacked and brutally killed stood near the habitat of the alligator. It's quite impossible to save yourself from an alligator attack. The horrid predator could follow you on the land as well as in the water. You can't even escape from its crooked eyes. There are certain things to keep in mind if you find yourself in a place possible for alligator attacks. If you spot an alligator, make sure to leave them alone. Don't try to engage in any kind of activities which would end up provoking the alligator. Don't try to outsmart them. Have a calm approach and try to remove yourself from such a dangerous situation. These tips were given by the owner of Snake Chaser named Russell Cavender. Snake Chaser is a professional wildlife nuisance and reptile removal service center. How did Michael get attacked by the alligator in the pond? Retention ponds and lakes become the home of alligators due to the lack of places for them to stay. Their natural habitat is destroyed by climate change and human interference. Their last remedy is to stay at these temporary relief places similar to their habitat. They view human beings as a source of food and they wouldn't miss out on any opportunity to attack them. There were similar attacks to what happened to Michael. In Florida, an alligator severely attacked a dog which weighed 40 pounds. The owner of the dog threw a ball for the dog to pick it up. It was their daily routine of fetch. This time things went downhill when the dog did not return with the ball. The owner went in search for his pet but witnessed a tragic scenario. The ball fell on the side of the pond, and when the dog tried to pick it up, a huge alligator attacked the dog and consumed it. Incidents like these have created fear in the minds of people. They've started taking necessary precautions to avoid such horrible events. people were becoming more and more aware of the severity of the situation. On the premises of the State College of Florida campus, a pit bull was brutally killed by an alligator. The pit bull weighed 50 pounds. It was dragged and killed within a matter of minutes. The Horry County Police updated their official Facebook page regarding the brutal alligator attack on Michael Burstein. The victim's body was removed from the premises. With great effort, the massive alligator was caught and removed from the pond. Even though Michael was killed in an alligator attack, the police hadn't released the official statement and medical report on his attack. The investigation is not closed by the authorities, and they're waiting to find out more details regarding the victim's identity. The department has expressed its heartfelt condolences and concern towards the family of the victim. They know how much the unfortunate death would have affected the victim's loved ones. The South Carolina Department of Natural Resources has declared that they are home to different types of alligators, and it's always necessary to be cautious when you're visiting the place. Michael did not try to cause any harm to the alligator. He didn't even see the alligator hiding inside the pond. This shows that even if you didn't provoke the alligator, it could attack you. Michael was just standing nearby the pool and he was brutally killed in an alligator attack. The alligator was captured and euthanized on the premises. The body of the alligator was also removed. The authorities did not want to put the lives of the residents in danger. Even though the authorities gave adequate awareness to the people, they have to do what is necessary. They decided that it was better to euthanize the deadly predator and bring safety to the region. There are numerous alligators present in South Carolina. There should be strict policies implemented in the region, otherwise many could lose their precious lives. Alligators are also present in Texas as well as the Carolinas. Residents are careful due to repeated incidents, but visitors often take the warnings lightly. They obviously think it would be easy to escape from an alligator attack, but it's not all like you imagine. Alligators are intelligent and they can outsmart you. They have great strength and they will lock you in with a single bite. They're capable of dragging you a long distance. The best way to prevent such attacks is to study the place you're visiting and take necessary precautions. Always make sure that emergency contacts are with you in case you need immediate medical assistance. Alligator attack-prone areas have efficiently working police stations and they're always alert. Help would reach you in no time if you're lucky enough. In the case of Michael Burstein, the Law Enforcement Department of SDNR and the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources Wildlife assisted in the investigation. They contributed through their finding on legal aspects of the event. As the alligator needed to be euthanized, there were several legal proceedings which had to be completed. Fatal injuries are caused to human beings during an alligator attack. The worst-case scenario would be losing your life. The American alligator is the most common predator which attacks people. They could bite off your whole arm in a single attack. Since the time alligators occupied a permanent position in the list of endangered species, the alligator population increased rapidly. As several alligator attacks were reported and the population of alligators was no longer in control, the name of the species got removed from the list. The southern United States is facing serious cases of alligator attacks. People and the authorities need to come together to put an end to alligator attacks. The Michael Burstein attack was one of the many reported alligator attacks, but here the alligator was captured and euthanized. And since you stuck with me till the end, I'd like to thank you for watching the video. And if you haven't already, I'd like to ask you to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one.